Good morning, everyone. In today's class, we are going to see the continuation of the lesson Chemistry in Daily Life. And the page numbers, what we are going to see today is page number 71, 72. And the topic is about medicines. So, what is this medicine? What is the use of this medicine? And also, what are all the different types of medicine? So, this is what we are going to discuss in today's class. So, if we take medicines usually for what purpose we will take a medicine? Usually if a person he is affected by any disease, or even we also, if we are caused by any disease, we will take this medicine. How we are just identifying whether we are infected by a disease or not, whether we are getting a disease or not, how we are just coming to know that, and how we are, what are all the medicines want to be taken, how we are just analyzing this. So all these things what we are going to discuss. So if we take first thing, if we are just infected by any disease means it will show some symptoms. So based on their symptoms like mild fever or even a small cough, cold, okay, and also that symptoms like vomiting. So all these symptoms it will be shown according to the diseases. Okay, based on the different diseases we will just come to know about the various symptoms. But few diseases it cannot be identified earlier, even the symptoms also it will be taken many so long time to show the symptoms. Okay, some diseases it will show the symptoms immediately, but few it will not show it immediately. It will takes a long time, which will be severe. When it is showing the symptoms itself, the disease it may be severe. So in such a ways there are many different types of diseases are there. So here if we take medicines means, see usually first we want to is there any if we usually we know our body actions how we feel. Is there any disability even in breathing or any pains in joints? So in such a way, is there any disability in doing our work means, from that itself we want to know there is some problem it is there in our body. Okay, this is the first thing. It means first we want to diagnose this disease, either we are just affected by disease or not. That thing we want to know it first. And after that what we want to do is, what we want to do, if we find there is a disease, what we will do, we want to find a source from where it is just we are infected, how we are infected, okay, what causes disease for us. So in such a way that way we want to find, and then only we can find a medicine for this diseases. So whatever the disease may be, first we want to diagnose it. Okay, we want to diagnose this that disease, and then we want to find that root or that way of that disease, from where we get that disease. Okay, and then that last one only we can use the medicines for that particular diseases. It means what medicine should be used. Okay, that can be given by this thing. So if we take the medicines, it is of usually three types. Okay, one is oral use. Okay, there are three types of medicine: oral use, and then external use. Okay, and then third one it is injections. Okay, so these are all the three different ways of taking medicines inside our body. So oral use means, we all know that what is that oral use. Oral use means through that tablets. Okay, like tablets, in the form of tablets we are taking it inside, no, that is called as oral use. And then external use means like antiseptic creams or anything. Okay, in such a way through outside we are just curing our disease, now that is called as external use. And then injections, so this we know very well, how we are just taking that injections, how we are curing the diseases. So these three are the different types of medicines how we are taking inside our body to cure a disease. Okay, and then the next one topic, just we can see that introduction of the topic, combustion. What does mean by this combustion? Even it is also a type of chemical reaction. Okay, it is a type of reaction. It means simply we will call it as burning. That burning process what we are calling, no, that it is simply called as combustion. Okay, burning process means you know that this reaction, even this burning, how it happens in the presence of fuel. If anything it is present means based on that the fire it may be just glowing on the surface. Okay, if any fuel it is there means alone the fire it can just glow brightly. Okay, or else there will be no fire. Okay, in such a way that reaction what it takes place on that process, it is called as combustion. Okay, simply we are telling it as burning. Okay, and then here even this reaction, if that burning reaction it takes place in the presence of oxygen means, Okay, if the burning it takes place in the presence of oxygen means that is called as oxidation reaction. Okay, the oxidation reaction it is nothing but which is in the presence of oxygen. Okay, with the help of oxygen it will be there. And then all that mostly if we see mostly the combustion reactions it will be exothermic in nature. What is meant by this exothermic? Exothermic in nature means mostly on that outer layer. Okay, the burning heat it will be very more, that is called as exothermic. That is what, so even in a candle if we take that heat differences it will be there. Okay, center it will be not more heat at all, in between the light heat it will be there, and only on that outer side, okay, that outer covering we will be realizing more heat. Okay, that is what exothermic in nature. Okay, so here today what are the topics we have discussed is medicines. So medicines means what is meant by the medicines and for what purpose we are using these medicines. Okay, and then that three types of medicines, so about oral use, external use, and also that injections. In the form of these three we are using that, we are taking that medicines. And then about combustion, if we take the process burning process it is called as combustion. And then here with the presence of oxygen, if a reaction takes place means that is called as oxidation reaction. And then if it is not, and then mostly this combustion reaction it will be exothermic in nature. Okay, and here your questions you are going to learn and write is, okay, what are all the questions you are going to learn and write is question number 7. Okay, this 7th question, write a note on medicine. Okay, about medicines you want to write, it means along with their types, different types also you want to write down. And then explain combustion. Okay, so these are all the two questions what you are going to write. Explain combustion in detail. Okay.